Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. So today, guys, we have the busiest day of the year so far, including two different 2-unit plays. Now, our 2-unit plays have gone 63 and 21. 63 and 21, which is absolutely mind-boggling. A 75% win rate, guys, and we hope to keep that going today. Now, good news, bad news. Good news, I'm going to share both my 2-unit plays with you guys right now. Bad news is you can't bet them right now. You literally just can't bet them because the lines have moved so quickly and so much that it's impossible to bet them. The value is completely and totally gone. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. Now, above and beyond that, I do have a free play that is bettable for you guys at the end. And before we jump into that, very, very good day and very, very good weekend, top to bottom. So over the weekend combined, Masterclass Consensus Group, we picked up over 12 units, guys. We had an incredible Saturday, and I was so hopeful for Sunday, and then the way Sunday started, 0-3 in English Premier League, down almost 3 units, and I'm literally thinking, well, we're going to give it all back, right? Everything we had on this most incredible Saturday, we're going to give it back. Couldn't be further from the truth. We turned it around, amazing run, amazing finish to the day, and we ended up having a nice winning day. So great weekend top to bottom, and I hope to keep that going today. This is the most units we've had at risk this year, okay? Needless to say, we have 2 different 2-unit plays. We have a ton of 1-unit plays, okay? And there's a lot of value out there. Every time I come here, I say, guys, there is a ton of value out there. We have a bunch of people sign up. But at the end of the day, look, if you're going to sign up for Masterclass, guys, we've won 4 years in a row. Winning again this year, okay? Do things because you want to do them long term, not because you're hoping to nail one day where we have our big value. This is about long term, okay? Not going to get rich off one day, but you can if you do things the right way long term. So I'm just going to show you guys the 2-unit plays, and I'm going to walk you through why I thought there was value. I mean, I think it's pretty evident that the books made some mistakes on some lines. They mispriced lines, and we found value. So let me show you the first one. All right, so here is 2-unit play number 1. This is line screenshot just before I sent the play out. San Diego, Colorado, hits, runs, and errors over 29. Okay, we got to pay a bit of juice here, minus 124. I actually gave the play out at minus 125, I believe, because that was the line on BetUS, which is much more readily available than Pinnacle. Let's have a very, very quick look at 15 minutes later. All right, so I gave the card out. I have not even personally bet this because I had promised the Masterclass I won't bet the plays until at least an hour, give you guys a chance to get it in. And there you can see that line went from minus 124 to, what was that, minus 269. Minus 269. I would say that we found some value on that play. It is unbettable at 269. Optimal, and I mean optimal fucking hitting conditions today in Colorado. Okay, little bit of a slight decrease in expected home runs, but more than made up for in extra base hits, singles. Why we wanted to isolate on hits, runs, errors. The play with the absolute most amount of value. We can't bet it. That's 2-unit play number 1. Let's look at number 2. Okay, so here's number 2. This is the Toronto Blue Jays, Kansas City Royals, hits over 15.5, minus 115. So when I went to look at the line here, Merry Christmas started ringing in my head, and I'm like, holy shit, how do they have this line at 15.5? It was so low, in fact, that I actually went back and went over everything. I mean everything in this game again, and they just mispriced the line. They completely and totally mispriced this line. There is excellent hitting conditions. The matchups are so incredibly favorable. I have no idea how they got to a line of 15.5. But once again, 7 minutes later, let's have a look. So the first email I start getting within 7 minutes of me giving out this play to everybody was the line's at 17.5. And I'm like, I'm not surprised because that's, probably where it should be. 17.5, 18, somewhere in that range. So they moved that line from 15.5, minus 115, up to 17.5, minus 120 in 7 minutes. So again, these are the struggles that we deal with. Now, again, most of the time in Masterclass, when I have 2-unit plays, they're not, prop bets and You can get them down at multiple books. The problem is with these ones, there's not as many books that carry these types of bets. So thousands of members hammer these books all at the same time. They realize how bad they fucked up these lines and they move them like that. Okay, that's a problem. So that is that for the 2-unit plays. Congrats to the people that did get it down. I know this might come as a surprise to some people, but I can't control line movement. I can't control books moving their lines. I can only find value. It's more than disappointing to the point of being just outright upsetting for me to have grown men like literally whining and crying over email and getting upset because I found value on a play. I mean, I came out and I gave out a fucking play at minus 125 where the line was obviously shot to piss, okay? It goes to minus 260 and people have the fucking audacity to get mad at me for doing my fucking job. I found value. That's why the fucking line moved. I found value. Plain and simple, straight up. And I don't understand grown men whining and crying because they missed out on one play because the line moved. Okay? I'm not saying that they weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. They were on, 5 minutes, 10 minutes after the card came out. It's not like they came in 3 hours later and said, hey, the line's moved. They did what they had to do. But I still can't control line movement. So I have two choices going forward, and I have to do one of them. Choice number one is just don't give out prop plays anymore. Plain and simple, okay? I find value. I knew this was going to happen, okay? I didn't know the lines were going to move this dramatically. I knew the lines were fucked, but I didn't know they were going to move this dramatically. But I knew they would move eventually, and, figuring in the afternoon, people are going to be messaging saying, I can't get this. What do I do? Well, bet it earlier. In this particular case, betting it earlier still wasn't a good option. So when thousands of people are betting games that have lines that are really fucked, this is what's going to happen. So I make the decision, don't give the plays out anymore, or just start booting people who complain about this shit. I mean, if you're complaining about a guy who's doing his job, then I don't know what to tell you, okay? I mean, that's like complaining because a waiter brings you a bowl of soup that's too hot. Like, what do you want, okay? That's how it's supposed to be served. So I really don't know what to say, guys. I'm shocked, but I'm not. I just don't want to deal with this shit anymore because, whatever. If I give out a play and, it doesn't have value and, I fucked up something or I missed something, by all means, okay, you know what? You want to vent your frustrations on me, vent your frustrations on me. But if I'm doing my fucking job and I give you a line at minus 125 and the books move it to fucking 260 to 260, how the hell are you going to get mad at me for finding value? Mind-boggling. So here we are, guys. This is how we start our week. I couldn't have been more excited and more positive and more happy after the great weekend. We've had an incredible run, guys. It's literally just been like almost a straight line up, making money left, right, and center. Everyone should be happy, but here we are, Monday, and it's not even noon yet, and I'm pissed off already. Honestly makes me question why I still do this. I came out and I said a long time ago, I would do this as long as it was fun, as long as I enjoy it. And I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like dealing with the public much anymore because every single day it's something. And it doesn't matter how much you win. People bitch you out for something. And God forbid you have a losing day or two. Holy shit. Then you hear about it. And I'm just at the point right now where I don't need the money. How many fucking supercars do I have to have? How many mansions? How many condos? How many businesses? I have money all over the fucking place to the point where I had the conversation with my wife this week. We need to sit down and she needs to know where all this money is because I got money fucking everywhere. So why do I need the stress? I don't know that I do anymore. I'm going to give some thought to my future with Masterclass, with everything. I'm just tired of fucking grown-ass men complaining, bitching, crying. It's sad and pathetic. And I did my job. If you can't handle that, fuck off. Plain and simple. Okay? Los Angeles Angels. First 5 innings. Money line. Minus 118. That line's moved to minus 120, minus 125. Lines do move. So there we go, guys. Best of luck, and I'll see you when I see you.